Have you ever wondered who actually does all the dirty work inside your body? Who cleans up the mess while you sleep? Most people don't give their liver a single thought unless one too many glasses of wine make themselves known the next morning. We treat this organ like a silent cleaning worker, toiling away in the background without ever complaining. But here's the bitter truth that should keep you up at night. Your liver is not your garbage dump. It is the high-tech filtration system and the central control hub of your entire metabolism. When this system slows down, your whole body begins to fall apart. You might be thinking, well, I barely drink alcohol. My liver is perfectly healthy. A fatal mistake. Modern medicine is sounding the alarm. There is a new silent killer, far more dangerous than your usual after-work beer, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. We are destroying our most important organ completely unconsciously, right at the dinner table. And the worst part? We're doing it with things often sold to us in supermarkets as light, low-fat, or even healthy. While you wonder why your energy is fading, why your focus is declining, and why that stubborn belly fat won't go away, you might be digging your own grave with every spoonful. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover the real culprits. We'll expose 5 foods that slowly paralyze your liver. Those who have this knowledge are one crucial step ahead of the crowd. Are you ready to learn the truth about what's on your plate? Then let's start with the biggest deception in the food industry. Let's clear up the biggest misunderstanding. Sugar is not just sugar. Imagine your body as a massive modern city. When you eat regular glucose, it's like clean electricity from a power plant. Almost every house in that city, your muscles, your brain, your organs, can use that energy immediately. Glucose is used everywhere. Fructose, however, is completely different. It essentially has an exclusive VIP pass straight to the liver. No other organ in your body can really do much with it. Now you might think, but fruit is healthy, right? Yes, absolutely, because nature is smart. When you eat a real apple, it comes with its own antidote: fiber. Fiber works like a coffee filter, letting sugar drip slowly into your system. The real danger hides in processed foods. There, pure fructose syrup is dumped into products without any fiber at all. When this massive wave hits the liver, something terrible happens. A process called de novo lipogenesis. It's like a magical machine that instantly turns sugar into pure fat. The liver gets completely overwhelmed. It runs like an engine pushed to its absolute limit, overheating entirely. And just like an overheating engine, it releases toxic exhaust. In this case, massive amounts of uric acid. This uric acid acts in your body like corrosive acid on metal. It causes your cells to rust from the inside. Doctors call this oxidative stress. The tiny power plants inside your cells break down. Inflammation flares up, and healthy tissue slowly turns into hard scar tissue. Your liver is essentially suffocating in its own fat. If fructose is the poison, then sugary drinks are the high-speed injection, delivering it straight into your system. Imagine trying to water a small houseplant. Normally, you'd use a small watering can. But when you drink a soda or fruit juice, it's like blasting that plant with a massive fire hose. Your liver gets flooded, much faster than if you had to chew and digest a real apple. But that's not even the worst part. The real problem lies in your brain. Your brain has a built-in sensor that tracks how full your stomach is. When you eat a plate of pasta or a steak, that sensor eventually says, "Stop. The tank is full. I'm satisfied." But with liquid calories, this sensor is completely blind. When you drink a cola, you consume the calories of an entire meal, but your brain doesn't register it. It doesn't detect fullness. The result? You already have all that liquid energy in your bloodstream, but your body still craves pizza or a burger. So you just pile those calories on top. This combination of a massive sugar surge and excess calories is a total disaster. People who consume a lot of sugary drinks have significantly more liver fat and more damaged cells. And don't be fooled, this applies to fruit juice too. The protective filter, fiber, has been removed during processing. All that remains is the fire hose drowning your liver. Let's move on to another danger, often disguised as light or healthy: hidden carbohydrates and modified starch. Think of your nutrients as fuel for a furnace. There's good, slow-burning wood, that's healthy fats. And there's paper that burns extremely fast, that's modified starch. In today's world of processed foods, this balance is completely out of control. This cheap starch is everywhere, in fat-free salad dressings, sugar-free ketchup, gravy sauces, or trendy protein puddings. This massive overload acts like an arsonist inside your body. It drives your insulin levels relentlessly upward. But it gets worse. When your blood is constantly flooded with excess sugar, something disturbing happens: glycation. Imagine heating sugar in a pan. It caramelizes, sticks, and becomes rock hard. That's exactly what happens chemically inside your body. Sugar reacts with your body's own proteins, forming harmful compounds that act like coarse sandpaper in your blood vessels and liver. They scratch and damage delicate cells from the inside out. Your liver becomes completely overwhelmed by this rapid energy. It has no choice but to convert this starch into fat immediately. This is how your most vital organ becomes fatty from the inside. While the industry markets these additives as harmless, replace these carbohydrate bombs with real stable fats like olive oil or avocado. Have you ever wondered why we sleep at night? It's not just your brain that needs rest. Your liver follows a strict schedule too. Imagine your liver as a massive factory operating in shifts. During the day, when the sun is out, the factory is focused on production, receiving nutrients, sorting them, distributing energy. That's the day shift. But during the night shift, when you're asleep, the factory gates close. That's when the cleaning crew comes in. Machines are cleaned, minor damage is repaired, waste is removed, and your system is detoxified for the next day. Now, if you eat a heavy snack at midnight, a handful of chips or a late dinner, something disastrous happens. It's like a huge truck full of raw materials crashing into the factory right when the cleaning crew is mopping the floors. The day workers are long gone. No one is ready to properly process these nutrients. In pure panic, the night crew just pushes everything into the darkest corner of the warehouse. And in your body, that means everything gets stored immediately as fat, right in the liver. Give your liver a break. Close the gates 2 to 3 hours before bedtime so the night crew can finally do its job. Now for the final culprit. And this one is especially sneaky because it seems so harmless: chronic overeating. You might be thinking of massive binge eating episodes, but the truth is much more subtle. It's not the big feasts that ruin your liver. It's the small, daily excess. Imagine going grocery shopping every day and bringing home just one extra item that doesn't fit in your cabinets. Just one extra pack of pasta. At first, you don't notice anything, but after a year, your entire home is overflowing. That's exactly what happens to your liver. It's the emergency storage for excess energy. A sweet latte here, a small muffin there, just 100 or 200 calories more than you burn. At first, this energy goes into normal belly fat, but once those storage areas are full, your body starts stacking fat directly in your organs. Your liver becomes a storage room. If your waistband feels tight, there's a good chance your liver is already struggling under the weight of that fat. Eventually, it becomes so overloaded that the machinery inside starts to fail. The liver becomes inflamed, scarred, and loses its strength. This is the slow path from a healthy organ to irreversible damage. But here's the truly incredible news that changes everything. This process is not one way. Your liver is a true superhero among organs. If you stop beating it down every day, it has the remarkable ability to almost completely heal itself. You don't need a model body to save your life. Studies show that losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight can melt liver fat like butter in the sun. Inflammation decreases, and your most important organ begins to breathe again. Start today. Replace liquid calories with clean water. Eliminate cheap industrial oils and switch to real fuels like high-quality olive oil, avocado, or a piece of real butter. Give your liver the nightly rest it desperately needs. The sad truth is, the liver is a silent organ. It doesn't scream when it suffers. It doesn't complain while it becomes fatty. Only when it's almost too late does the body sound the alarm. But now you know the hidden enemies. You have knowledge that others don't. Become an ally to your internal cleaning crew today. Your liver will reward you with new energy and a long, healthy life. Are you ready for the first step?